Hey non-polish babes, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And guess what? We do have a winner to our last giveaway with the correct answer, and she answered first with the correct answer, and the answer was 13 years. That's how long I've been doing nails, for 13 years. I feel like that's a very, very long time. Congratulations to Amelia's Nail Designs. I mean, the pause was for the name to pop up. Anyways, and for the one that did not win, guess what? This week is Lunar New Year's, and guess what? It's still Valentine's. I said in my previous video that I was not gonna do Valentine nails anymore, but I've been having so many cute set of nails, so I thought I had to recreate, once or twice more. So we are back at it again with some more Valentine nails. And before I hop into the videos, guess what? We are gonna do another giveaway. All you have to do is answer which is your favorite set of nails I have done on YouTube. So I want you to pick out my favorite set. I don't know if I've done this before, maybe I have, but pick out your favorite. Actually, YouTube or Instagram, it doesn't matter. List your favorite set of nails that I have done down below, and make sure you guys like the video and subscribe to the channel. That's how you enter to the giveaway. And right now we're gonna start our Valentine nails tutorial. I'll see you guys later. Hey guys, we're gonna prime the nails first, and of course I have the Not Polished Triple X bond right here, and I'm just gonna prime on all of the nails, the Not Polished non-curved coffin tips as well. And we're gonna use the neutralizer today and drop a few drops in your monomer to get rid of most of the smell. Okay, we're gonna use number M89 today. This is like a pinkish, a light, very pale pink, I would call it. And we're not gonna focus too much on the application today because like I said in a lot of my other videos, I do focus on the application a lot on my other videos, and I just want to focus. I want to make this video a little bit more quicker into the designs part. And what the neutralizer does is actually eliminates about 75 to 90% of the fume from the monomer. So if you're working in a really tight space, like in a smaller studio or even a bigger salon where there's a lot of people that are using monomer, that are working with acrylic all day, and the smell can be pretty strong. So this actually will help eliminate most of the smell. And what I'm using is like a peach smell, so it helps a lot because I am in a smaller room, and the smell does get to me. No, not really, because the not polished monomer is already kind of low odor compared to some, so it's not too crazy, but it does it is really great to have a product that can help with the smell for a lot of people who's really sensitive to the monomer smell. And I just lost my train of thought. And and a lot of people are probably gonna ask, does it change like the consistency of the powder or anything like that? It does not affect anything with the powder or the retention of the powder as well. So it just, all it does is just go in there, eliminates the smell, and everything stays the same. I don't know, maybe there might be some other drops that can alter the consistency of your product, but this one does not. It stays the exact same, which is, I think that's pretty awesome, right? And then as you can see it's kind of like thin at the cuticle, so I'm gonna add another little bead right in there. And and another thing is, guess what? I am done with this hand. I feel like I feel like it was cool when I first got it. It's cute, and because it's it's kind of pigmented. It has some color to the hand, and as you can see, it started like the makeup or whatever it is kind of coming off. So that's not the only thing that why I'm done with this hand. Is also I feel like the hand is, I don't know, like when I slide in the fake tips to glue on my nail tip,
I just feel like it's kind of a little off. It's kind of crooked in a sense. So I feel like, I don't know, the nail bed in this hand it's a little kind of slanted. I just can't put my finger on it. It just kind of strange to me, and I knew that from the first day I got the hand, but I was like, it's fine. But it just kind of, sometimes it does become kind of irritating. So with that being said, guess what? I'm actually going to give away this hand to one of my subscriber on here on YouTube. And if you guys are someone that needs this hand, I know I'm gonna get a lot of DMs on who wants this hand. So can you please message me on Not Polish Instagram? Send us a DM actually on Not Polish Instagram, and we will not be shipping this out of country. Actually, I did that one time, and it's kind of hassle. I did that one time, and I think I shipped my hand to the UK, and yeah, it was a little bit too much work. And you wouldn't have to pay for the shipping cost. You don't have to pay for the shipping cost. I'll be paying for all that. So send us a DM. And remember, I only have one hand to give away, so only one person's gonna get it. So if you don't get it, don't get mad at me, okay? Maybe wait for my next hand. All right, guys. Guess what? And you know me, I love using my 5-in-1 bit to do the pre-shaping as always, right? And I always say I'm using the crosscut, but the crosscut is actually the medium grit, and I'm using right now today is a super cut, so it's a more finer grit. And if you guys, so if you don't know what's a medium grit or a fine grit is, the barrel, like the I would call it like the teeth of the bit, it's kind of more coarse if it's medium grit, and this is more fine. And now that's done, we're gonna go in with the not polished hand file and shape the nails. And any part that's because when we're working with long nails, sometimes we get uneven, some spot that we can't get to. What I like to use is my hand file. Look, I'm gonna use my hand file and just to get to it. You see that? Hand file, get to any part that, especially at the tip of the nail, where I feel like some people have an issue with getting to that part without like denting, without the bit like kind of dent in the middle of the nail. So what I like to use is my hand file just to smooth that all out. And I like this new bit. Look how well that cleans, because with this hand, guess what, the silicone hand, I could not wash it I cannot get the dust off for the life of me. Like after I'm done with the set, I try to wash it off, I cannot get the dust off. So this tool is just kind of like a little duster to me. Okay, now we're gonna use the matte top coat. I always put on a matte top coat before I paint on my nail art. Matte top coat, cure for 30 seconds, find the center of the nail, and then do your deep French. I feel like a lot of my design have been deep French, so let's not go into too great of the detail. It's sometimes I get lazy, so I don't, I just want to show you guys like a quick design. But look how pretty this pink is, though, right? This is like I would say like a pale pinkish nude. And anytime I'm doing deep French, I try to use one coat of color. I don't want to use two coat because it can get a little bit bulky. Like when I use two coat, the French will raise up a little bit too high for me and make the nails look bulky. So when I'm doing deep French with the gel, I just like to keep it only with one coat. And I love using the not polished gel liner art. The bristle of it, everything is so thin and easy to work with. It's very the tip of the brush is actually it comes to a very pointed tip, so it helps a lot with my detail. A lot, you guys already noticed that I've been into a lot of nail art, painting nail art, and this is the art, the gel art that I use. I like the consistency of it because it's not runny or it's not too thick. I know there's a lot of gel art. There's some gel art. We do have a thicker gel art, and I like the medium consistency of it. A lot of people like the thicker one because wherever they draw their art, it does not move. Like, it just stay right. It literally does not move. It just stays right there. And if you use like gel polish, sometimes it gets runny. I'm using a white gel liner art mixed with a no, not yet. I'm actually using a white gel liner art and doing the outline of my design. I feel like this design is so cute because this type of design is so cute because you can actually with this kind of technique, this kind of look, you can actually do summer nails or like any season nails. It does not have, I feel like this kind of Valentine's, because you know we're gonna have some hearts right here, but it's not technically two Valentines because the it's a neon effect. So neon nails are always gonna be in no matter what season it is, right? And so what I'm doing now is outlining the art that I want. So once this is done, we're gonna cure under the gel light for 30 seconds. Okay, so once you got your gel your design painted on, make sure we cure it under the light for 30 seconds. And if you guys are using, like, if you guys don't have the gel liner art, here's another thing. You have to, when you use just regular gel polish to paint anything, make sure you wipe off that like little sticky residue after you cure it, or else when you paint on your gel art, it's gonna, the line's gonna look smeared. It's gonna look runny. So, but the gel liner art, it does not finish, it does not cure with like a tack, that slimy, runny texture like how some gel polish does. Does that make sense? So anytime you guys are using gel polish to paint the whole nail or the deep French or whatever, after you cure it, make sure you wipe off that like little slimy, sticky surface with like acetone or alcohol to get rid of that. So when you paint on your design, it won't look like it's kind of smeared. And okay, we're gonna use Blossom gel, and I'm gonna mix it with the white gel polish, and I'm gonna use my art brush to mix it together. And you don't want to mix it too thick, okay? Make sure it's see-through. So if it's too thick, you can add in another drop of the clear Blossom gel to kind of dilute it down to make it a little bit lighter. If it's too thick, it's going to cover the design. And then we're going to trace it directly on top of the nail art, you see? Trace over the nail design. And this will give it that like glow effect. Okay. And you see how the if you don't have the Blossom gel, don't worry. I'm pretty sure you can use, actually you can just use like a clear gel top coat. It'll be just fine. And then you see how, and another thing, when we paint in this type of nails, don't try to paint the design too close to the edge, okay, of the nails, because once it get too close to the edge, because we're painting the design on, and then we're gonna coat it with the lighter white, and then we're gonna go over with a neon color, so it's too many layers. So if it's too close to the edge of the nail, once you're done, it's gonna ruin the shape of your nail. So does that make sense? It's gonna ruin the shape of your nails. So try to keep it like center and away from the edge of the nails, like towards the tip or on like both of the sidewall. Okay, don't keep it too close to the edge. I'm gonna show that little heart right here, that little heart I have right next to this big heart. I'm gonna show you guys how it kind of looked like. It looked like this heart right here. It's too close to the edge, and once I started painting it, and then I'm gonna put the neon on, it's gonna look like it's sticking out from the nail. So it's gonna look like the shape is kind of altered. It's gonna ruin the shape a little bit. So don't get too close to the free edge, okay? Okay, now I am, so if you feel like your white is not bright enough, you can go in and then trace the design again with the white gel polish if you want. If you're okay with the way it looks, then you can just go on, because sometimes when you mix the white, it can, no, forget it. Okay, now that point is not really too important. Now I'm gonna use a neon gel polish, kind of dilute it down as well. I mixed like this hot pink number 1. It's like a dual number 101. I don't know if it's called watermelons, but this is number 101, and I'm just gonna, so this with the neon, you mix it with a little bit of clear so it's kind of see-through as well, because you don't want this pink to be so opaque that it's gonna cover up the design, right? Because that will defeats the purpose of the design. So make sure your whatever color neon you use, make sure it's translucent, so it's kind of sheer, like a jelly polish. Does that make sense? Yeah, like a jelly polish. So how do we create a jelly polish? Anytime your clients want like a jelly polish and you don't have a certain color for it, you can mix the color with clear polish, right? To make it jelly, to make it see-through. So same thing with this design. And if your client don't like jelly polish, sometimes people don't like gel polish, so they like this acrylic powder. We do have a jelly collection called candy coated collection, so that's like a translucent powder collection. I mean, I personally, I love to work with acrylic, color acrylic a lot more too. It keep the shape pretty well. Okay, now that's done. We cure it for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna use a transfer gel where we're gonna apply on our butterflies, right? Apply transfer gel. When working with transfer gel, make sure you over cure instead of under cure. Cure it for at least 60 seconds, at least minimum. Okay, you under cure, it's not gonna transfer the butterflies over. And now that's cure. I'm gonna stick the butterfly over, and then make sure we rub it in real good too once this is on. And these butterflies, you can just get it on Amazon. Search for butterflies foil. You have a ton of it. They will have a ton of it. You see how that just transfer the whole thing over? See, if you under cure it, it won't transfer over like this. It'll be very like, it'll transfer half a butterfly and you lose the other half. And this is done. Now we're gonna go in with the matte top coat. I like the matte top coat looks on this neon effect. I think it looks good with shiny as well, but you know me, I just love matte top coat. So I'm gonna put the matte top coat on top of it, and then we're gonna cure it under the light for 30 seconds. But before, make sure we wipe the edges. You see how, you can see like on the ring finger, you see how the hearts kind of feel like it's sticking a little bit to the side? Yeah, that's it. All right, guys, I'll see you guys later.